I figured since I have time to do it, I would do a demonstration video of the Stealth. I just got this up. I just, again, I lugged it all the way up the stairs like I did with my Victorian. And, yeah, just kind of threw it up there. That only took maybe a matter of 5 minutes to install. This was what was a little bit difficult, because, what they did here is, though they, of course I dropped it. They have screws, but what they did is they used those little pins in the back, and I actually ended up breaking the switch. Oh well. I have like 6 more in the garage from other projects. Anyways, fan and light are switched. I don't even know how I managed to do that. I think I did that in the garage too. First time around. Anyways, let's test out the light. Actually, let's do demo mode first. Oops. Nope. I forgot to put the gate back up. Oh well. That was actually really slow. Yeah, say, where's the light? Now, I was absolutely blown away by how much light this thing puts off. Like, I think a 100-watt ball and like, nothing too serious, but this thing's bright. Like, this thing lights up the entire room, like, just fine. Honestly, if I were to say, I'd say it's brighter than the Delta 2 that I had in here, and that was like 4 40-watt bulbs, I think. So, well, I didn't even test it yet. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I kind of figured it would take a second to actually reverse. I mean, those are some heavy, heavy blades. Is there a sweet spot here? Didn't reverse there, but that's alright. It still does demo mode just fine. I just wish I had some glass for this. I mean, this is such a cool fan. It's cool regardless. So, let's go do light. So, yeah, the dimmest setting, that's not too bad. It's actually a good amount of light just on the dimmest setting. But it goes everywhere, which is kind of nice. Do fan. And this thing has a really nice low speed. Better than most IntelliTouches because of the heavy blades. They put more drag in the motor, so it goes slower. Which is kind of nice. It gives a really nice aesthetic low, though it doesn't do as much. It's a pretty nice low. It's less practical, though. I think my parents will really like it. It goes so well in this room. Much better than the Delta 2. Because though it had oak blades, the white didn't really go with anything. I guess I kind of went with the walls because they're kind of like an eggshell. They need to be painted. Speed 3. Yeah, speed 4. So I figured while everyone's downstairs watching a movie, I'd, do a video of this. I love how it just went from, like, my second worst fan to this. I think that's hilarious. Because that Airmaster, that thing is... Whew, speed 5. That thing is loud, and this thing was really loud. And then, just oil in. Perfectly fine. And speed 6. So this thing takes a second to actually put out some air. I think it takes a second to get up to speed. Looks like 2 fans almost. Kinda cool. Why is reverse so much louder? I mean, this fan in general is loud. It's one thing that I don't really like about Touch 2, or I guess 1 and 2. They're so loud. That's one thing I love about the Victorian. You know it's changing speeds, but it's quiet. Because it makes, relay noises, but it also clicks. Or, same thing. It makes relay noises and it beeps. That's what I meant to say. Again, a little tired. Just got done installing this. It takes probably, I don't know, half hour maybe? The switch took like 20 minutes, so. Yeah, I think my parents will be pleasantly pleased by this. I mean, honestly, I don't know how much I really want that original in here. This is pretty darn cool. Man, spin down on these things. I tell ya. So long. Probably just as long as the Victorian. Because it has heavy blade arms. But this thing's just all out heavy. Heavy blades, heavy blade brackets. It's got a lot more components to it, which is probably what makes it spin down so much slower. Which is actually probably the reason why the thing was so screwed up to begin with. It was because of that. Yeah, see, now it's working perfectly fine, so I don't know, I'm thinking it has something to do. Oh, sorry guys, I think I inhaled a little bit too much insulation up there. But yeah, I think the flywheel might have had something to do with the randomly reversing. So how this fan and how the Victorian mounts to a joist, and then there's a box in there, and you have to fish the wires into that box. So it's kind of nice, but it's also kind of a pain in the butt. Speed 3. It's a really nice speed. I like that speed for this. Speed 4. Getting a little air coming off the walls. Speed 5. Give it a second for doing it. Yep, a little more. Seems like it stops between speeds and then the air comes down after it gets up to speed. And speed 6. Yeah, that's cool. I don't even have to balance the thing. For some reason it wobbled in the garage, but it looks like it self-balanced itself. It's one of the beautiful things about Casablanca. I was running my Delta the other day with one blade on low, and it didn't even affect the thing. Anyways, there's the Casablanca Stealth in brass. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.